Hope you can hear the music. Hey Matthew, hey Sandy, hey Rosemary. Let me know if you can hear the music, because if you can't, I'll stop. You're watching me. Mouth words. Hello, welcome. A few minutes to come in for everybody. It's going to be worth it today. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be. Beautiful diamond, 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 diamond. Turn it down so I can just hear it myself. Diamond, 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 filling, diamond, diamond. New diamond heart collective energies. Okay, now I want to stay in this energy space and these energies. So I'm going to bring myself into my human embodiment to come through and ground in, to bring and voice live to you what I want to share with you right now. 2 hours ago, I felt the reset and the shift from the head brain to the gut brain, emotionally, through my human embodiment. And as we know, as I've learnt over the years, and you've learnt as you've got to know me, when I go through it personally, embodiment, it's for the whole planet. So that's when I give proof live saying that has happened. And the final click came in 6:44 a.m. my time. It's now 9:03 a.m. And the excitement was so fucking overwhelming. And it's so I'm still feeling that, but I've had to calm down to bring that energy through my human embodiment of that excitement and that rush. And that's from spirit to soul. And that's what has been missing, lacking, yet everything is in divine order. I can feel everyone coming in. I'm not meant to look yet. I usually do and welcome you all. It's like a ladder. I'm just accepting and feeling your energies in here, everyone that's coming at the time. 4 minutes. Okay. It's taken the 4 energy. Here we go. Take a breath. Unique, divine, healing, double of spirit, both spirit and soul. I want you to consciously know and feel this now, because this is our return of spirit. Linked in with our human embodiment as new ascending earth masters. The 444 energies just coming through now in human embodiment this morning. That's why with me I say wait and see. It is well and good to receive information in spirit in the astrals masters, but I am newly and firstly embodying in the human being through my voice, firstly uniquely for the planet, right here and now, with you that are joining me with these lives. Your energy is of the elite, Spirit has said, those of you, because not everybody is feeling or resonating or ready for the such high vibrations of these live divine healing videos. They will be in the future. It is such an honor. 53 of you, 52, 50, it'll fluctuate. That is so huge. 99.9% are not where we're at. We've only just brought in the 1% of stunned and link, goddess energies from the betrayal of others, being jealous and comparison. That's what we've just released. So this is new, and our way forward is through unity and gathering together like we are here today. These are so very precious for me too, as well as you joining. I'm looking good. I didn't have enough time to put me lippy on this morning. I was getting there, and as I say to you, I like to do, but I was just sitting here and then just did a beautiful triple goddess healing this morning with 2 other females, and this has been happening a lot lately. We're breaking through some new energies, removing the old, darker energies of the old. This is still happening, everybody. This is still happening. I'm racing through the comments. Hey, Jamie Z. Mahoney, good to see you. Beautiful Jamie Z. Mahoney. It was that beautiful art of the white rabbit, which Jamie shared that in January she got about Christ and Mother Mary energies joining. How amazing is that? Because I only just brought that newly through myself in human embodiment recently. We are all one, united in what we're each bringing through. It is just wonderful. But this is the new voicing newly through to give you all validation and proof of these energies in human embodiment. There are a dime a dozen, said with love and respect, of people sharing what's going on the planet. And that's wonderful, because that's for them to heal when they share. This is for you as a beacon, a guide, and a light. For you, for your ascension and your human embodiment as new ascending Earth Masters. Not everybody is welcome to open themselves up to these energies. You need to be of pure, clear, divine light, and part of your role, mission, and journey to do so. You did make it, Jamie. Bless, sister. Good to see you. Thank you for your beautiful art. I'm happy you did too, Tony. Nice to see you. Hi, Eleanor. Leadership is lonely. We take our leadership with reverence. Well, we're really leading ourselves, aren't we, darling? Even though we have I know you know this, we've got a greater purpose with humanity. It's by us being our own beacon. And yes, you are leaders, all of you, as you lead yourself. And then you will grow further, more fully into what you are sharing with humanity when you lead yourself firstly and let go of all else. At the moment, a lot of you masters are really struggling and suffering over your suffering. There's a lot of self-sabotage, big shift happening right now. Feel the collective shifting? Pew, we're at 55 people. We're at 8 minutes. Wow. We're just shifting a rotation of energies of the planet as we're here. You know, I had a lot of people send me, and I know I've written about this. I just got to keep talking as I shift. This is a planet shifting right now. About meditations, about this, about that, and they don't know what I share, and that's okay, because I live and do this every day. That once a year, everyone, that's great. Get in there, everyone, because many of us are behind the scenes living this, doing this all the time, and so we don't resonate a lot of the times to join them because we're already doing it. You know, that's how it is. Whew. Okay, we just released a big matrix web vortex off humanity, coming through the new 444 energies. Here we are. Whew. Okay, we've arrived on the other side. Throbbing is gone. Wonderful. I'm honoured that you're here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. You're never late, Sharon. You come in when you do. Boom, sister. Okay, let me go straight into my sharing here. Now, if you are new here, in this space, please know I'm raw and real. I say fuck it. I mentioned the other day that to protect my place, I was going to go and do a pee in every corner of my house to protect it, and I just share it freely as it comes. I'm rough around the edges. I'm raw. I'm real. I can do the hobnobby, and I can do all sorts. I have so many facets to myself, and I'm not going to hide any of them. As it comes for me to be me, and that is what sets us apart. It sets me apart also from others that get a bit hoity-toity in the spiritual world of heads up their asses, of negative ego, of self-inflated ego, and bless the darlings because they're hurting emotionally. I know that, but we're over that energy. This is nothing about anyone personal. It's about those energies. Okay? So every time I've come on to do a live, today was very different. Today is the first of new energies. I kept jumping into the divine void of the unknown every time I did one of these. And I shared with you back when I started the end of December and then in January how difficult it was for me to voice and clear as a new voice for the whole planet, speaking up, sticking up for everyone, pushing through those darker energies. Hours, days of energies fluctuating, and what am I going to say, and this, that, and I just kept pushing through and pushing through and pushing through and pushing through into a void of unknown to bring these through. Well, I'm done and finished with that. Today's very different. I really am. And I persevered. It's now April. That's a very long time to keep facing, and that's okay. I'm in 8th dimensional energies, and I need to be in those energies to be able to do that, okay? You wouldn't expect anything less. I will give you proof. I will continue to give you conscious proof. Good, Rachel, to become more unreal. Yeah, oh, thank you, Chris, because I went through a period not long ago. I'm like, oh my gosh, I saw a private live video and I went, did I really? I throw my head back and I guffaw and I yell and I this and I just, but then I went, that's not how I felt. To watch it was different. On the inside, I just felt me and I loved being me, and I was a real eye-opener not long ago. And I've watched myself many times. So it was very interesting, and that was when in the 144 New Light Paradigm private group, we brought through the new 144 timeline on a Zoom live with all of us together. It needed to be in a private sacred space for me to assure you this was done. Anyway, I am jumping ahead. Let me slow down, take a breath. That's part 1. I can feel energy really lifting off all of us as a collective. I can see us now, all standing together, balancing the masculine and feminine. I can see a big ball. Close your eyes, breathe. Release a big crystalline ball of the old earth energies and the old matrix of energies, and we release this together. Release. Pain, hurt, suffering, the part. There it goes. We've just done another collective healing for the planet. Here we go. Bless. Thank you. Yay. The message from Spirit was, when the current moon at the moment is full again, that is when humanity is going to be completed. Wow. The current full moon. I don't know, and I don't want to know and look it up at the moment. I saw it was about 3/4 last night. When the current moon is full again, that is when humanity is going to be completed. Wow, 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 Masters. Wow, I wonder if that fits in, and I just know it will, with an astrological date, because I am part of astrology. I am part of the stars and the planets, and I work with them. I am one of them. I am my own blue planet, as on the Blue Beyond Guide banner. That planet, that moon, that's me. That's my energy. So I'm going to let the prophecy energies flow through me now. Boom. This is very big for me. I've been an advocate for, I am not into future predictions, and I still am not, and I still stand by that, because wait and see. Slow down. You get the information from Spirit, and people ran with that. People ran with that in Spirit and the energies, and this is going to happen, that's going to happen, and all these predictions, and it came and they never happened. What's going on? It is about allowing, when we get the energy in Spirit, breathe, take our time, allow it to filter, coming through into human embodiment and human consciousness in real life proof of feeling it through our emotions, our heart. And that's when it becomes real and manifest for us. We are new ascending Earth Masters. We need to link our spirit to our soul through our human emotions from our heart to ascend. And I want to read something now. I'm guided. I've got pages and pages to share, and it's all here at my disposal. That I'm going to share something that Monica Jones just wrote. As a Blu-ray ascending on Earth Master, Energy Healer, Shaman, Lemurian, Atlantean, that we've been working together many years for Monica to bring through uniquely what she is with the planet, with helping the planet with grief. And Monica wrote, so thank you, Monica, for all you are, sister. Reclaiming the energy we gave away that's related to the abandonment we felt when we left Source. I want to add something here. I did not expect this, but expect the unexpected before I continue. Also, what happened when we left Source, I want to add here, we also were attacked instantly of the dark energies. And that's what I've been working through for a very long time, from I've been to Source and back. And that's how I've been able to then clear energies direct from Source. Okay, just wanted you to know that as well. So reclaiming the energy we gave away that's related to the abandonment we felt when we left Source. Giving our energy away related to the abandonment we felt from when we left Source. We forgot we are one with Spirit. And that's the mind control energies. It's why we need and have to get out of our heads, the negative ego mind. The switch is off, it's over. This virus energies, I won't go into it now, I've gone into it bits before. When I go through stuff, I move on. I'm 2 months ahead at the moment, the rest of what is coming into fruition for humanity from what I share. I'll share more about that soon. But that's when the mind control energies come in. Looking for love in others. Giving our energy away in hopes to be loved. The more we gave, the more we wanted to be loved. Isn't that so true? Many layers and many relations interweaving like a thread of fabric, as they all are part of the ancient wound of abandonment. Releasing hands gripping round throat energies. Let's see them release past lives. Each relationship that wounded us needs to be explored consciously. Yes, it does. The wounds have always been there, but we never gave them time to stop and listen, feel them. And I want to share here, for those of you that watched the Zoom that I shared, that I did 3 days ago before today's live, to help with the healing with grief, and mint bush and stirred desert pea flower essence we brought through to help burning off the dross of initiation and merging a new spiritual level and releasing the grief. Ancient wound of abandonment. And in the Zoom live, the previous one, I shared about right to a particular person to release. We do need to do this. So please, I encourage you, if you haven't seen it, watch it, because many that have said, looks like I've got a lot of writing to do. Yes. And someone shared the other day, they wrote, and then they still felt all this anger and all these emotions, said, keep writing through all that. Keep writing, it's layers and levels. When I did this many moons and years ago myself, I sat down, I had the time when I was going through my ascension into 5D to get here where I am, to share these future energies, prophetic, futuristic, but it's not futuristic, but they are ahead of time, these energies, these live divine healings. 18 pages I wrote to someone to push through once. The most I ever wrote was 35 pages. So I had a lot of shit to be cleared, didn't I? We all do. Anyway, let me continue with Monica. The abandonment is part of our souls we left in spirit when we incarnated on earth. As part of our soul's journey for eons, we've looked at that part of us from others, resulting in our power Not as in we didn't have it, but as in we couldn't find it. This is very much with what I've been sharing. Everyone else is your mirror. We are comparing. It's a natural thing to compare your energy to others when you're ascending, because you're looking for that lost part of self. You're looking for that part of yourself, and that's why what's happening in the world is a mirror. Oh, here I am. Oh, I feel alone. Oh, I feel lost. Oh, I'm not coping. Oh, my head is going overboard. Oh, I don't have anyone else or anything else to fill my void. Oh, I need to look at my own void. Oh, that's what was the Zoom 3 days ago went into this. Go into your own void. You need to come into, and I've been doing it since the 28th of December, over and over and over, into my void, in leading and bringing through and trailblazing what I am for the rest and all of humanity, for you all to come into your voids. You're welcome. Thank you. Namaste. I'm in service. That's just what I'm here to do, and I'm allowed to voice it, own it, and claim it, because it is what it is. It's the divine truth. I was called to Uluru at a cosmic consciousness to do it for the whole planet at the solar plexus of the world. And as I said to a beautiful goddess this morning, and here I am, I live in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, in a little suburb. And she laughed. But it's true, because there was one point where I said, well, who am I? When I realised, who am I? Remember, this is all a mirror for you. Who am I? I'm not on the world stage out there. I'm not publicly known. I'm not having talks, interviews, and I'm not doing books and this, that. And then this is 15 years ago when I got shown that I'd been doing a lot. 15 years. And then it came through, why not you? And I just went, oh, yeah. What makes them any different? I just had them on pedestals of my lack of confidence and my insecurity in myself and what I was bringing through. I don't have MDs behind my name. I don't have all these courses and certificates, and yes, I have done a lot though. Like you, University of Life. There is no manual for each one of us. Yet I am a living manual for humanity's ascension. Absolutely I am. Yes. I sure am, in linking our spirit to our soul through our emotions. Yay. Isn't that good? Because as I've found myself, you can now find yourself fully. Isn't that good? Isn't that good? I love you too. I'm not up myself. There's a difference. Hey, Kia, Kay, Fiona, thank you, Fiona Megan. Oh, my genuineness makes you feel safe. Thank you. I've had more and more people tell me about my genuineness and how much they get so much strength. And as I said to this person, but please don't come. Oh, there's a beautiful magpie. I have a family, two families been coming for years, 15, 16 years, and they just come regularly. I wonder if they're going to sing. I love the magpies singing. Hello, beautiful. Hello. And as you know, if you've seen me before, I have so many join me here. So, okay, just shift. There we go. Feel that? Libra full moon the 8th. Thank you, Sarah Lou. I knew it was going to be the 8th. And guess what? I was born under the sign of Libra. I am of all the star signs, though. Yet I was born under the Libra scales of justice. Bless, thank you. So, on the 8th, the message was, when the when the current moon is full again, then is when humanity is going to be completed. Let's see what that means. Pamela wrote, where can I find this, please? I'm not sure what you were asking, because it will be on this Facebook page live. Okay. Thank you for answering, Rosemary. Degree of the universal energies. Okay, shifting, reading your post. That's good, Sharon, that you spoke to yourself this morning. Why do you like being you? And because I'm different. We all are. It's keep talking to yourself. Be your own best cheer squad. That's beautiful that you've done that. Thank you. Keep doing it, Sharon. I've said in many years, be your own best friend. Talk to yourself. Beautiful, Sharon. That's progression. That's ascension. All right, let me keep going. I didn't bring my water. Let's take a moment, and I'll just get my water back in a minute. Gee, guess what? Look where my water was. Didn't see it. You know how it goes. I had to get up and shift the energies. It was really intense then. Okay, let me go through my notes. Listen, this white rabbit energy, my big noggin in your screen. This white rabbit energy is huge. Okay, feel energy releasing from all our chakras, from our soul star, trickling, relieving pressure, the intensity from spirit. It's now releasing. I've written that, but I'm not to share that with you yet. Let me see where I'm meant to share. I shared about that. Okay, this 6:44 my time, our internal reset that just happened, that I felt switch over, is also to do with our body sleeping clock masters. We've all, well, a lot of us have not been sleeping well. And yes, that is part of ascension. I've spent years and years and years and years not sleeping well, no sleep. Yes, okay. But just let me share with you that this recent not resting and not sleeping well was a part of a body clock shift. So that has shifted. Also, food, brain and tummy gut shifting has also clicked a few hours ago. Nearly about 2.5 hours ago, nearly 3 hours ago. Our new stomach, brain of feeling switched on, came through in human embodiment. Recently, Mandaya Heavenly shared that the negative ego brain switch off, and I said yes, and the emotional gut brain is just switched on. Yet again, it takes a couple of few days, whatever, for that to come through in human embodiment. So that came through this morning. So this, if you've had issues with blood sugar levels and eating, hang in there, as it's all been about the emotions. Deep seated in the cores of our superpower. Our superpower are our emotions. Our new super consciousness is our power as well. And that's being conscious of our consciousness is what super consciousness is. Big shift. I'll continue with Monica's. Yes, the power within us. Yes, yet we can't reclaim it until we heal the part of us that we energetically gave out to others in our quest for the part we left of ourselves in spirit. Do you see the circle? For many souls, this abandonment is triggered by the isolation happening in the world right now. It's time to bring what we left in spirit to our human form equals ascension, ascending on Earth. April 5th, 2020, Monica Jones, Blu-ray, Ascending on Earth, Master Energy Healer, Shaman, Lemurian, Atlantean. I too also resonate and say I am Lemurian Atlantean. It's interesting, isn't it? I want to say with all of that, yes, return of spirit. The abandonment of ourselves we left in spirit when we incarnated on Earth. We can't reclaim, our power is within us, yet we can't reclaim it till we heal the part of us that we energetically gave out to others in our quest for the part we left of ourselves in spirit. Do you see the circle? Do you see about linking our spirit to our soul now through our emotions? is everything about ascending as a new Earth Master. What a joy and blessing for me to read that from Monica. Thank you, thank you, thank you for growing so much, because that is support and validation of what I've been waving my flag for mainly the last 10, 15 years of we need to link our spirit to our soul through emotions. I didn't even know what that was or what that meant when Spirit gave me and told me that when I started writing that. I had to grow into what that meant, yet I trusted what Spirit said I'm here to bring through. It took me years to grow into it. To read that is the hugest blessing, the way she's put it, and the way humanity is ready now. So that's why it was different today. I didn't jump into a void to deliver this today. I'm here, I've arrived, I've completed this circle. The rest of humanity will complete this on the 8th. I am already a full moon. When everyone else reaches that full moon on the planet, that's just how it is. You're getting this first live because you've earned it and you deserve it, and your vibration is high enough. You are of the elite energies. Now, linking our spirit to our soul, reclaiming that lost piece of spirit back, linking through our soul with our emotions, is going to be covered in the first Super Masterclass live divine healing videos, and they are going to be called the following. So slow down with me, feel into these words. Are you ready? Because now masterclass videos are everywhere. That's incredible. Everyone's got a masterclass video now, and I'm like, wow. I've been saying this for a little while and suddenly boom. Anyway, and they somewhere there before, I do get that. So as guided by spirit, these are in capitals Super Masterclass Consciousness in Human Embodiment Multidimensionally. Super Masterclass of consciousness in human embodiment multidimensionally, live divine healings. Masters, these are going to be by Zoom. I am so freaking excited. These will be live on Zoom. I've always been upfront and honest about everything I do. These will be an exchange of AU 20.33. These could have been so much more because these are priceless and beyond priceless. But this is not about that. This is the exchange with all I do is provided by Spirit and the Divine. It's not about that. All is guided vibrationally. So look out in the near future. After today, I'm free, freedom released for me till the 8th to form the energies where I will put a link on my my Blue Beyond Facebook page, which will go to my website, bluebeyondguide.com, of the live Zoom Super Masterclass Consciousness in Human Embodiment Multidimensional class healings. And the first one will be linking our spirit to our soul. I am now ready. We are now ready. You are now ready. We're born ready. When people say to me, and probably many of you do too, you ready? For years it just comes out, born ready, born ready, born ready. Hey, hey, hey. So please do not give me that exchange at the moment. Everything needs to be done. I'm my manager, secretary, PR. I have a beautiful Marilyn that helps me with the website. I have wonderful Felix that helps me with my banner. But I'm president, secretary, treasurer, and I have many other masters help me. But all this I need to do manually myself, living in the flow. So it needs to be done sequentially so I can handle the volumes myself at the moment. And I love doing it. So the next thing will be, I will share a link for Zoom for a room, for a date, and it will be this same time, Masters. It's up to others whether it doesn't matter if you join me live. I can't wait for those that do. And if you don't, the replay is still the equivalent of those energies where I will be talking, bringing through, assisting, whatever comes through live, bringing that link from spirit to soul in. It is quite amazing. I'm very excited to bring these through. After this I can. Now let me continue. Let me check the time, 35 minutes. I have so much more. I'm going to take another break and shift, and then I'll feel what else to share. I aim to keep it at the 40 minutes. There's always so much more that I can share that I want to share. All divinely guided. So again, notice I'm taking a moment. All the multidimensional facets, my link from spirit, from source. I'm processing, analyzing, feeling into, breathing, slowing down, taking my time to settle for that direct link of what I need to share next. So that's why slow down, take a breath, give yourself time. The new white rabbit energies. Here we go, the whole vibration is changing. As I bring in now the new white rabbit energies. A white rabbit may show that it is the way to the inner spiritual world and act as a guide. That's from the book of 10,000 Dreams from Pamela Ball, which was then validated, releasing the emotion then, with the art from Jamie, with the white rabbit, which, can't make that up, can we? Which is to do about the Mother Mary and the Christ energies, which, memory stasia, 5 of 7 was when I brought them through myself alive. Recently, of the 7 of 7 videos, that we are in times of a regenesis. 11:33, the Bible ended at Genesis 11:32. We are in apocalyptic times. Not the negative, dark, whatever. That has all been trade about the zombies and everything. Everything has been misconstrued. Make no mistake, we are in the apocalypse times. Yes. I watched someone else shared a video with me from someone else who said, we're not in apocalypse times. This is no judgment, no having to go at anyone. My truth, energy. No, and I'm like, yeah, we are. Everything else they shared was beautiful. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. What else do you need to see for it to be apocalyptic? Come on. This is our World War III energies. Yes. This is it. I'm excited because it's a reset, it's a change. Okay, so much collective anger has been releasing people. This is, and I have mentioned this before, this is 5 generations back that we're releasing. So the white rabbit represents a new combination of Mother Mary and Christ energies together, which I brought through live in part 5 of 7 to the planet. It came through in human embodiment for the very first time, linking spirit with soul. Yes, it was done live. And as I shared then, I'm not on a conference, out on the world stage doing that. I'm right here delivering it to those of you who have easy access, and it's my gift free for freedom. Because it needs to be about freedom. That we also created a new 144 timeline. That was also created in human embodiment. It is now here. I spoke about this in the Zoom that you can find on my Facebook page. It's the last previous post. That's all you got to do. Scroll down the Facebook page. You'll see previous videos. You'll see previous updates. Also on my bluebeyondguide.com webpage, you will find exactly the same. All videos you will find on Blue Beyond Guide YouTube. Please subscribe. I'm laughing at me saying please subscribe because I've watched some lately. They're going, please subscribe, please subscribe. You'll subscribe if you want to. I'm just kidding. Listen, everyone. I had other things that just are shifting. I'm going to probably go a little bit longer. It's not coming what I felt. Because it's not about, it's about what source wants to come through for you. So just let me readjust. I want to share with you something that just came through in the last 2 days. Very, very strong. Last 3 days, actually. That with us being in isolation energies of what's happening with the world, we also need that for the reset and everything else that's happening. There's so many layers and levels, I'm not going to go into that. For us to be mirrored back, for us to come home and deal with our void, and it's really going to be mirrored back to us from what we've been operating, coming from the head. There's just so many layers, so many levels. We also need to leave space and time of being with others in others' energy spaces for what I call, we need time for unattachment. To shift our energy space to our individual energy spaces. Now, this is very huge. Unattachment. I've been working with a couple of souls recently that it took me hours to push through. And then I shifted and I felt the energies come off, and I went, well, I needed to spend time, more time, create a new energy space to unattach from the energies of what we were doing, because we were doing it with all of humanity. So take what you will from that. We need to leave space and time with the energies from others. Now, how do we do that? Well, a lot of us are all at home. You have to find and create a new way. You have to make a new way to find that inner space for yourself, for unattachment, for room and time of unattachment. There is so much anger out there. There is so much that's coming through. I've pulled back even more. Here we go. There's another big shift. Humanity is collectively healing and grieving from the old Atlantis energies, the old Atlantis betrayal energies. We're coming into a new Regenesis 1133, reset, rebirth, restructure, regeneration. And we're at a step of a final letting go of a complete old timeline of old self-sabotage energies. Boy, could I talk for 3 hours on self-sabotage at the moment of the head. I'm not able to go in directly at the moment. Please, no. Feel free as guided. The energy is clear for you if you are meant to as guided to book in with me for a personal one-on-one for you. If you are able to in the way is guided and provided, you will. Please email me at theoraclespeaks@bigpond.com or through the bluebeyondguide.com website. I have bookings for the last week of April. You will do that as guided. I cannot and I will not and I do not advertise. I just share and remind people there is an opening here for you when you're ready. It's between you and Spirit. I completely hand that over, and those that have already come, the more that we pull back, Masters, and I'm going to finish up with this, the more that we pull back our energies allows others to come forward into our lives, but most of all, it allows Spirit to come into your life more for your divine inner guidance, to reclaim your spirit back in, to fill any and all voids. Your link with Spirit is all and everything and needs to come firstly. And I've been preaching and saying this one for years, and we are finally here. We have created a new 144 timeline of energies for humanity's greatest ascension, right here and now with us. As we thank all our ancestors, we thank our biological and family, mothers, fathers, siblings, sisters, brothers, cousins, relatives, everybody, children, everybody, generations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 generations and beyond, and past lives back, and we release this now, allowing the old world energies to go. Yes, you may need to grieve and write and release. That's okay. We can just shift these energies on the astral and spirit now. Can you see the planet right here in the center around our head? And we're releasing those energies off our heads right now. Release it, release it, release it. And as I'm still releasing this, over the planet is a beautiful white, and then also golden light energy with a white diamond. And I want to say to you, finish off with this. Okay, energy shifting, releasing. I'm just asking, am I to continue or am I to finish up here? I'll let you know in a minute. That I've been sharing recently about other masters, others not seeing or feeling my energy. Why aren't they knocking on my door as an ascension pioneer, trailblazer, bringing something firstly through? And that has been for a very distinct reason. That they are where they at in doing their roles and journeys, and I'm talking a high world stage level. They are doing what they are with all of humanity in their platforms, that they have not taken a moment to watch alive, because they're doing their roles, to feel. And someone said, how do you know? I said, because they haven't had them contact me. So I'm now even releasing all of them as they're in their individual roles. I'm going more into my individual role. I am so relieved to now be here to release all of that in part of creating a new path 144 in human consciousness embodiment, linking spirit with soul. Are you with me? Are you with me? As we bring in the energy of Larimar, it's a stone of tremendous benefit to the throat chakra, opening the way for clear communication and the ability to speak openly from the heart. The throat chakra, masters, is the voice of the body. In essence, a pressure valve that allows the energy from the other chakras to be expressed. Please, masters, humbly, I say to you in servitude to Gaia and all of humanity, we need to speak up and voice, to release the pressure of dis-ease and to allow the energy from the other chakras to be expressed at ease time. And if you feel you can't do it to someone in person, write it and voice on paper to release it from the astrals for you to move on from the pain and suffering that you're holding on to, that you're going through, that you may not even know or feel that's there, or you may. When the throat chakra is in balance and open, it allows for expression of what we think and what we feel. We communicate our ideas, beliefs, and emotions, bringing our personal truth out into the world. Isn't that what I've been voicing, jumping into the void since December last year? Jumping in time and time. I was prepared for this for the last 10, 15 years especially, but I consciously awoke to my mission 25 years ago by my freaking self. Walking the streets with hand-typed, written words. So hang in there. Here it comes, old ancient energies. So great was my passion for humanity. I was walking the streets, handed out typed pages. So if you've been alone, consciously know, so have I. And if you've known it, I've known it before as well in this lifetime. I'm very relieved to be here, to be sharing here with you now, because I'm now sharing publicly on my timeline as well. It's stuff it now with all my school friends, my family and everything. I have fully, everything I share is deliberate on my, in the private group, my Blueberry Lagoon page and my Anastasia Compost private timeline. I'm no longer, and I wasn't hiding in I suppose it was, but it wasn't, but I just care so much for humanity that I don't care now. I care so much for my role and mission, and I've spoke about this before, that I am no longer keeping it away when I talk of dragons, when I talk mother of dragons and this, that. I really don't give a flying fuck anymore. I've spoken to my mother before, who's my brother and others, and I just take me as I am. I might talk about some woo-woo things, but I'm really real and grounded. That's just my words, my world, our language, what we talk, but the proof is right here with me being alive. Death and dying over 17, 18 times. You know, a lot of you already know this. So we are releasing deep hurt and pain of karmic ancient energies of grief that we are feeling through ourselves with those closest to us that are on another timeline, Masters. This is what many are feeling right now. We wanted a change and now it's here, but what's happening is the adjusting, accepting others that are not on the same timeline, and hasn't that been shown with those that are home with us or in more confined spaces to see? So we have to find new ways and create new paths, and the first is to accept consciously the ones that you can see that have helped themselves as much as they can or are unable to help themselves further. Has the latest thing I've been saying to a few people, so your eyes are now wide awake, and they're going, yes, awake now. I can now see more. So it's been huge. Yes, unattachment, it's good. Unattachment, thank you for that. Came ages ago. So if we want to shift and grow, we do need to do the work, as in knuckling down and writing to that soul of souls that we're wanting to let go of, that something is not finished or unfinished business that you may not be able to say and share to them personally. Or if they've crossed over in this lifetime, this still needs to be finished off from your energy, from your end. Please know this. Here I go. I'm going to end this again. I'm still going. Please know, if somebody sends you a message, writes you a letter, says something, and either through their energy being angry or violent and that you can't reply back, you need to finish that business off and allow for unattachment. Unattach. So write it down and speak to them on that paper. How about a little bit of a cup of get fucked? That's my saying when someone, do you want a cup of get fucked? You may use that freely. Just quote me. How about you have a cup of get fucked? Don't speak to me like that, and deal with them on the astrals and move on. If you do not, that is why I reply back to every message and I say, please do not message me. I get that energy. If that's open, if that is how it is when you're super sensitive, energy is in words and writings. Please do not share here or I delete it. Take charge of control of all of your energy. I don't know why I see angry face every now and then. Maybe someone's releasing the anger. Please, everything I do deliberately. On my timeline is boundaries. On my Blue Beyond Guide is boundaries. People go, oh, just ignore them. No, I'm not fucking ignoring them. I'm doing it for a reason. Because then I'll friend you. You'll sort out who I'm going to keep and not keep as friends. If you're not conscious and you keep doing, unfriend. That's it now. Bottom line point. I'm tired of talking to those that are not taking notice, and it's no blame. Move on, carry on. Obviously you're not feeling a resonate to my energy. Go find someone else's energy. All of those are energetic threads. We really have to be strong in discerning who we have links with. Hey, yes. The void of we don't know and feeling very alone, we need to trust and step into the void, and our wings will come out to support us. We wanted a change and this is it. You are it. We are feeling past abandonment as a child. Once we realise this, we then become our own best friend in a new way. Okay, that's part of the last. Okay, let me shift now. I'm finishing off. I will go through the notes one more time. We may finish on 1 hour. We'll see. Is there anything that one wants to share? It's okay. I don't. So while you were writing, you're feeling like an observer. Yes, so keep going, sweetheart. How many pages do you do when you're an observer? Because it takes at least 1 page before to kick through for the subconscious to come through. So it can take a bit longer of writing. I'm not sure there, Sharon. I know you didn't ask me to answer that, but that's just what came. So let me go through to see if I've missed anything, because I really want to cover, and I don't care how much more time I take. I really want to finish this today and include everything. And I'm sure you'd like me to as well. You can come back and watch this another time. It's all good. Remember, all I share is a template for you and humanity masters. It is when we let go and realize on a higher world platform level that others have their own roles and energy spaces and what they bring through. And only by me pulling back can this come forward when and if they are ready, masters. I have for so long shared with so many who are also bringing through energies for the planet, and nothing, no resonations, nothing has come back. And this is a no judgment whatsoever. How do you know that they don't know of your energy? Someone asked. And I said, because they haven't contacted me yet. So masters, let go. If you're going through waiting for others to whatever, please. I've reached that point. I've felt like this for the last how many years? And now I've reached a new point of this. If you're going through it, know I've been through it before as a Grand Master, holding that light for guidance for new ascending Earth Masters. So many out there are in their own little worlds, not feeling the energies, and that's okay. However, we need to move forward with feeling and linking our spirit to our soul. So we will just see what happens, because they're no longer in my timeline. I want to finish off with a meditation. So just settle a bit comfortable. Take a moment, take a few breaths. I'm going to read through something briefly in a minute. I'm just finishing going through all my notes, and I'm bringing all this energy whether I speak or not. New spiritual eyes are opening and feeling where others are at and what no longer resonates for us on our new timeline. New white rabbit energies. We need to be separate as we need time for unattachment from others' energies. New beginnings, white rabbit energy is now here in human embodiment. Pause. I'll finish this in a minute. Did you know? Because I am still gobsmacked from this. When I was 21, so for 30 years ago, I got a tattoo of a white rabbit. Is all I can say. Wow. Whew. New beginnings, white rabbit energy is now here in human embodiment. This is all the difference in what others bring through to what I am, of the I am as a first to the planet and humanity, newly speaking up and voicing firstly in the new 114 light paradigm energies. New spiritual eyes are opening in feeling where others are at and what no longer resonates for us on our new timeline. It's about accountability for one's energy and not allowing others to blame us for their repressed anger that they have been holding onto, that can no longer be held within as it is leaked out now with others. We cannot hide this or more, like others can no longer hide this, masters, which means we're needing to move away from those even close or closest to us, somewhere inside of us. For me, it has been many, many souls I've moved away from now as leading at the forefront of what I am bringing through, just as are you. Leaving others where they are at. Big adjustment still for many. Anger is still releasing of the old to further and fully shift into the new 144 energy, new timeline. I'm combining spirit and soul energies right now. Feel it? That has newly been created in human embodiment now, with so many contributing to this, and this is my part in linking soul, spirit to soul, through our emotions as a human embodiment Grandmaster energy space, raw and real, as a template for all of humanity. Feel these energies pulsing on the new humanity's 144 timeline grid. So you know this is real and raw here and now, really happening, masters, for you to grow into your human master ascension, human embodiment. Feel your 7 chakras light up in the new right now. Bing, 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 bing. As not all or many will resonate to this pure divine energy space, but you are. So much collective anger is releasing individually. The rings going out that we cleared before. For you to reconnect your source to source as all is one. The white rabbit represents the new combination of Mother Mary and Christ energies together, which were brought through live in part 5 of 7 of the recent 7 of 7. Read Genesis 11:33, new creation, new earth energies that were gifted, freedom for the whole planet that may take 2 more months for the rest of humanity. We don't know yet. All we know is the live I did on the 20th of January about grief has just come into fruition now. And as I finish off with the return of spirit, that's the fractal. You have come a long way in your journey. No, it hasn't been easy, but you've made it through. I will read the rest in a minute. I want to say goodbye to you now because for those of you that know me, I'll go very quickly towards the end as I finish. Say, I want to take a breath and thank you so much for joining and being here today. New, old, it doesn't matter, whatever. Thank you for those masters that continually turn up. Thank you, each one of you, for your beautiful contribution exchange that you send through to me. Thank you, thank you. As I've shared before, I haven't been able to reply personally to each, and I want to acknowledge you very much. I know who you are. You know who you are. And thank you so much. It's not lost on me. Okay, please, each time I feel you in my heart, and I thank you. So feel that back when you send it, please. 59 minutes, 59 viewers. Thank you, Joanne. Let me read some messages before I go, because I didn't take time to say and speak to you all individually like I usually do. Really, yes, the crave. Okay, good one, Christine. That's exactly what's happened, and I've been struggling with that for about 8 weeks, and I put on, in our terms, a few kilograms, but I also stopped the tobacco smoking 4 weeks. This day I've ceased. I still have my herbal cigarettes. So it was the carbs and the sugar. It was to do with this imbalance, sweetheart. Please know it's of the brain. Please know it's an imbalance between your head brain and your gut brain. Work with that. Be conscious of it, and you can shift it, because that shift came in this morning to do with that, what I spoke of. Georgia, yes, you've waited for several people to accept you as you are. I know you may know this, but when you accept you as you are, that allows them the space, because if they're not accepting who they are, they may never accept you for who you are. They may not understand your vibration, so you're waiting for them. And really, you've been waiting for yourself to come home, darling. Okay, allow them, let them go, for them, for nothing, for you just to continue on. Okay, it's not about them, it's about you. Peter, watch the replay. There's a white... yes, and it goes without saying, I was going to mention that. Remember the white rabbit in the Matrix movie? And I didn't, and that's why I paused when I shared about the rabbit, because I was a bit gobsmacked. Yes, absolutely, the white rabbit in the movie. And here I was at 2021, and back in my day, a lot of females didn't get... I was a bit of a rebel then. A lot of females weren't getting tattoos then, but I did. I was in the military, I was with my army boyfriend, and I was in the Air Force, and then we went together. It was incredible, you know? And it's the same white rabbit shape as in the art that Jamie did. So, yeah. If it was a white rabbit called Pessy, we're not allowed. I wish we could. White rabbits, what are pets? Albino, beautiful. Her Mandasia. Was Mandasia there? Okay. I'm just flicking through. So much love, exciting, totally coming. Thank you. Wow, can flip. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I keep saying you're welcome. You don't know who I'm saying that to. You're waiting more than 20 years for that answer, Marge. You are blessed, honey. You're welcome, Carrie, Sarah Lou, Sharon, Anki, Rosemary, Pamela, Troy. Good to see you here, Troy. Hi, Irini. Hello, beautiful sister. We need to catch up soon. We will, honey. We will. It'll come. You're welcome, Jimmy. Chart. You're welcome. Grateful. Robin, Sherry, Chris, Angela. There's more. Melanie Khan, Amy Swift, Jamie. I paint instead of write because words don't express my spirit as colourfully. Thank you for saying that, Jamie. I was getting that feeling when I was guided to share Jamie, who did the artwork picture of the white rabbit. And I will say live, Jamie, it's come. There may be something, can you please feel with these energies? You may be doing some art with me, for me, as an exchange with me. Sister, please sit with that. I can't ask someone. It can only come from spirit. So you sit with that, Jamie. That needed to be now. My mother gave me white rabbit years ago. Still okay. For beautiful. All right, masters. Here we go. Let me finish reading the Return of Spirit card. Do you feel complete, safe, warm, and wrapped up in warm, fluffy, beautiful, soft white rabbit energies of white and golden wings around hugging yourself? Can you feel the divine hugging you? Can you feel my energy, the divine, in my words and voicing, hugging you right now? It's beautiful being in this divine space. 65 people, and that's 11. Beautiful master number. Okay, Return of Spirit. Mani, Padme, Hum. Release. You have come a long way in your journey. No, it hasn't been easy, but you have made it through. Acknowledge for just a moment the strength and courage that you have discovered within you. Feel how you have a moment or more now to do this, to feel more. See how much you've grown over this time, slowly blossoming into who you are today. This is the card of triumph, heartfelt connection and mastery. Hold your head high and feel proud of who you are. Your guides and angels, here comes a release. Well done. Are certainly proud of you. Your hard work and determination over this lifetime has brought you here today. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. And it was only recently that I said, I can now see the light at the end of the tunnel. And when I saw this, I broke down and cried because I'd been waiting for a very long time for the light at the end of the tunnel. Quarter of the century long for that light at the end of the tunnel. And although your journey is far from over, you've come much farther than most. And that's what I've been saying. Your energy is of elite energy. You are a new ascending earth master. Whether you feel that or not, please know it. Remember, it took me how many years to grow into being let know this is your ascension pioneer trailblazer, unique, first to the planet, highest vibration, linking spirit to soul through the emotions. So I just had to sit with that energy to allow myself to grow into it. This signifies a renewal of the heart, mind, and spirit. Your spiritual connection to Source is stronger now than it has ever been. Amen? Yes, it most certainly is. Trust in it, flow in it, shine in it. Your beautiful heart is open to both giving and receiving the messages from the heavens. Your time has come, and it is now. This is a time of manifesting your highest will. It is a time of truly stepping onto your path with confidence in what you are here to do, how you are to do it. You're here to fully love and embrace and own yourself. Come home to yourself. Fill your void with only yourself. Firstly, it is a time of hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. True greatness of who you are is ready to express itself fully. Now you can experience true empowerment, deep, heartfelt connections. And it says with others and a feeling that all is right in your world. Just start with self. You've done the work, so you deserve it. Where there was a time when you may have questioned whether spirit was even there, now you won't. This is your own sacred return of spirit. And as Monica said, giving our energy away related to abandonment we felt from when we left Source. We forgot we are one with Spirit. Giving our energy away in hopes to be loved. It's time to bring what we left in spirit to our human form equals ascension, ascending on earth. Bless you, thank you. I'm excited, looking forward to next one. Until then, please look for the new Super Master class Human Consciousness Multidimensional Divine Healing live videos if you are guided. If not, it's okay too. It'll be for those who are guided. Thank you for being here. Love you, love you. Blessings. It's 111111. Bye.